Welcome to Cricket Center. We've been seeing each other for a long time, but more importantly, you want to see cricket in CLT20 2014 going into the semi-final. Hyderabad is the venue for the doubleheader. And at Hyderabad, let's see what kind of score lines have happened over a period of time. We've noticed batting first teams have scored at a certain run rate, but batting second since then has been much better. And as we move along to what the trend has been like, the pattern going into CLT20 this year, clearly that distinct difference continues to exist. And although you might say the score lines have improved to about 160, but as we move along to see the types of matches that have happened over a period of time, well, chase has been pretty much easier because of the point, literally teams are able to get more and more runs batting second at a fair clip. Now, because of the run rate being better, we're looking at situations where 160 runs have been chased down literally on 13 occasions. And is 180 going to be different or difficult? But my point of view here and the way statistics look could well be not a big challenge, but might be challenging enough in a semi-final, but could well be gettable at that ground. Now, the kind of bowlers who have had an impact going into Uppal, the Hyderabad stadium, has been really wonderful for the wrist spinners in particular. Nareen is going to be right at the top no matter which list, which location you're going to play the game, because he's been one of the best slow bowlers in T20 cricket. Now, the kind of other fast bowlers coming in, nice to see Mohit Sharma there, although Nehra is not in that list. And over a period of time, you've seen Dale Steyn perform really exceptionally well out at Hyderabad. Now, one young name that's beginning to hit the scene in a major way, Yadav, the Chinaman. And I'm really looking forward to see how well he does. But the point we have to take here is Kolkata Knight Riders have a distinct advantage going into the semifinals because they're playing 4 games. They've already played 4 games in the league phase. And then they're looking to go and hit against a team that's coming in perhaps playing once or twice at Hyderabad. So the distinct advantage of having played there, better condition, almost seems like it's a home ground for the Knight Riders. Now going forward, we'll get to see how well the pace bowlers have performed versus the spinners, and is there any specific change or pattern that has existed over a period of time, and to how it has been consistent going into the CLT20. Let's go deep and check out how the spinners and the fast bowlers have operated at Uppal. Now, the fast bowlers obviously have the better strike rate. And on the contrary, if you look at the spinners, the economy is good. But having said all that, how have they bowled well, first or second? Clearly, the fast bowler has done a consistent job, whether it's bowling first or bowling second. So in defending a target, the fast bowler obviously is someone you want to depend on. Because take a look at how the spinner has operated bowling second. Clearly, there has been no support. They've been very expensive, and they've also not picked up the wickets to stop the opposition. So captains have struggled to keep the runs down. And clearly, that kind of a significant change has happened, continues to happen going into this year's Champions League as well. So the fast bowlers have to be relied on when you look at Uppal, and you rely on a spinner when you bowl first. Clearly, captains have done that very smartly because they've utilized the spinners not only in the middle overs. Middle overs, we know for a fact the spinners come in and squeeze the runs and then put in a lot of pressure on the team looking to set a target. And that's why captains who have employed them in the death have been really successful because they've come back with the wickets, they've not given away the runs. But bowling second, the striking ability has dropped phenomenally. They've done nothing, and the significant change, the dramatic change that's happened, well, teams have struggled with the spinners bowling second at the death. Now, this is an interesting aspect. At Hyderabad, teams winning the toss 10 times have only won once batting first. Now, that's a crazy thing, isn't it? So you win the toss, you certainly want to go forward and say, oh, be smart, put the opposition in and say, yep, I have a chance to chase 140, 150, 160, whatever be it, I have a better chance to chase because that's the trend at Hyderabad. So toss will have a very critical part to play in these games, but you don't want in any format for the toss to play a big role. So can captains think out of the box, do things differently? Yes, the challenge here is start using a spinner more in the middle overs and particularly in a chase, because I think that will make a significant change. Now, toss obviously will be uppermost on the captain's mind. But yes, a couple of other things he can do differently still available for him.